Need some help finding some edge in the prop market? Check out the Props AI tool on the LineStar app. It's a one-stop shop for all the information you need to make smarter bets. Download the LineStar app today. Hey everyone, I'm Shannon from LineStar, and because we had an early slate of MLB games, and I just decided, you know what? I'm going to do some NBA prop picks for you guys for tonight's playoff games. Plus, I dove into some research on the NFL draft and found some interesting trends to take note of. So not only will I give you guys my NBA prop picks for tonight, but also a couple nuggets to throw at you guys for those of you that are going to be watching the NFL draft, or maybe you've got the quad box going on the YouTube TV, whatever you are working with. I hope you enjoy tonight's slate of all the sports. Got MLB as well. The Yankees game is rolling tonight. So I've got a busy night tonight. I've got my Yankees playing, the Knicks playing, and of course I'm rocking my Jets shirt today because hopefully the Jets get a nice offensive player in the first round of the draft. But anything could happen there. So excited to see how that all unfolds. A very quarterback offensive heavy draft this year. So should be an exciting one. Before I get into my picks for NBA, do me a huge favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. If I go 2 for 2 on my picks, one randomly selected commenter will win $50. So make sure you're in it to win it. Also, the tool that I use for props is the Props AI tool on the LineStar app. It'll help you out tremendously. We've got some tutorials here on our YouTube site. So if you are curious about it, go check it out. You could also visit linestarapp.com, take it for a free test spin, linestarapp.com. All right, let's get into it. We've got the Knicks going to Philly tonight. So that's where I'm headed first. And on the injury report, a little questionable status there for Mitchell Robinson for the Knicks. So I'm going Isaiah Hartenstein over 10.5 rebounds, given that his minutes might be more secure with that Robinson status. Not really sure what's going on there, but he's dealing with an ankle injury, which could mean if he does play, it might be more of a limited role, in which case Hartenstein's minutes are a little bit more secure in this one. And this is already a guy who's averaging just under 11 rebounds and assists per game over the course of the season. He had 10 rebounds and assists in game 1. He had 12 last game. And so a big factor in this one is that status. However, I still like that number there at 10.5. It kind of indicates to me that they do think that Robinson is going to be playing tonight, but I still think he can clear this. He's an absolute monster on the glass, and this is a very low game total. We're talking 204.5. That might mean a lot of missed shots, which leads to rebound opportunities. Isaiah Hartenstein over 10.5 rebounds and assists. Next, I'm going to the Lakers-Nuggets game, and I can't not go with Nikola Jokic tonight going up against the Lakers. They've just had a really tough time against them. Jokic has their number. We're going Jokic over 22 rebounds and assists. That's on Underdog Fantasy, but Jokic averaging 21.4 rebounds and assists during the regular season, where he averaged 34.6 minutes per game. He's been averaging 40 minutes a game in the playoffs. He had 19 rebounds and assists in game 1. He had 30 in game 2. Absolute beast on the board. So you know he's going to get those rebound numbers. He has the Lakers numbers. And I also think guys like Jamal Murray will be shooting a lot better from the perimeter. So that could help out that assist number. So like in Jokic, over 22 rebounds and assists. Another one I want to throw at you guys, we're going to the Cavs and going Jarrett Allen over 12.5 rebounds. LineStar's projection for Allen tonight in the rebounds department is 13.1. Allen's in fact cleared this the last 2 games. He had 18 game 1, 20 game 2. And during the regular season, this is a guy who averaged 10.5 rebounds when he was averaging 31.7 minutes a game. And now it's the playoffs. He's averaging 37 plus. So we've got to roll with Jarrett Allen over that 12.5 rebound total. I know that Orlando's a good rebounding team that he'll be facing tonight, but Allen's a beast. I think he'll get there over 12.5. For the ticket that I personally am submitting to Underdog Fantasy for tonight, we're going to go Hartenstein and Jokic, and that's what I'm going to be sending on Underdog Fantasy. If you'd like to tail me there, you can do so. When you download Underdog Fantasy, make sure to use that promo code LineStar so you can get up to $100 of your first deposit match. That also applies to Sleeper, Chalkboard, PrizePicks, wherever you place your bets. We've got links, and then use that promo code LineStar so you can get that $100 deposit match on your first deposit. So make sure to take advantage of that deal. Now, I promised you guys some NFL draft nuggets to throw at you guys as we get set for tonight's first round. Of course, Caleb Williams is expected to be drafted first overall by the Chicago Bears. And when that happens, the Bears will actually tie the Colts for the most quarterbacks taken in the first round with 7. And sorry, Bears fans, but I've got a sad stat to throw at you after that. Chicago's still the only franchise to never have had a 4,000-yard passer or player with 30 passing touchdowns in a season. So here's hoping that Caleb Williams is your guy and he helps buck that trend. Next stat to throw at you guys, since all the talk has been all about the quarterbacks this year. The last time, and in fact, the only time that saw 4 quarterbacks taken in the first round in the first 10 picks of a draft was back in 2018 when we saw Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Allen, and Josh Rosen all taken in the first 10 picks. There is talk that that could happen tonight. Will we see 4 quarterbacks taken in the first 10 picks? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And next, this is a nice little nugget that you might want to bring up in your draft party. It's a pretty good trivia question, and that is, which position has the highest contract renewal rate among players drafted from 2000 to 2019? That would be the center. We got to give those offensive linemen some love. 12 were drafted in the first round in that time span. 11 got second contracts. The position with the most busts, that would be wide receiver. In fact, 77 first-round picks in that same time span, and only 21 received second contracts. I just think that speaks to the volatility and just the luck that is involved in the NFL draft. So here's hoping your team is lucky this first round of the 2024 NFL draft and you come away with some good picks this year. Good luck, everybody. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Next week on the show, after the draft is all over and the dust has settled, Tyler and I will be picking out some players to highlight. And guys, you might want to target in Underdog Fantasy Best Ball because Best Ball season is right around the corner. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Best Ball, Underdog Fantasy has this contest. It's basically like season-long fantasy football without having to change your rosters and week in and week out. It's just you draft, you're in this tournament, and you don't have to even think about it. Underdog Fantasy does all the calculations for your best possible score week in and week out, and you advance throughout the season. It's an awesome tournament. I highly recommend it. Underdog Fantasy, again, if you don't have it, use that promo code LineStar for $100 of your first deposit match. Good luck in the draft. I've got a lot to do tonight. Got to get the quad box going with the Knicks, the Yankees. We got the draft. Lots going on tonight. So good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.